Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome on in. It is yet again Wednesday. Let me just chuck that down because I've realised I'm very loud. There we go. That should be a little bit better. So, a little bit of housekeeping. I've had to reset my entire system. People who follow me on threads will see that I upgraded my motherboard and case. So, whole system install. And as a result of that, I've lost everything on OBS. So I've had to reset things up rather hastily before today's stream. Last night, we ended up recording the low-res festive special. So that will be coming out in, hopefully, just before Christmas. So that's to look forward to. Ended up having a great time, a lot of laughs. A lot of people ended up having a wonderful, wonderful time. So I'm really looking forward to that one going out. There was a final boss, so it's very, very mad. It's not going to be a usual episode. There are no teams on this episode. It's actually all one versus one. So everyone has to take on everyone else. It's a glorious mess with special guests, people dropping in. It's just a lot of fun. So look out for that a little bit in December. That should be hopefully out before Christmas. What else have I got? New lights, which seem to be causing some sort of weird effect on the skull. There it goes. And it's back. Oops, all teams. All teams. All Microsoft teams. Also, welcome on in to Markman59. Sorry if I'm not quite with it tonight. It's been a bit of a rough day. So if I'm not quite over the top as usual, it's just bits and pieces going on. But either way, I'm delighted to end up having you for this evening. As we find out about these three Wobblin Goblins, I don't know what the Wobblin Goblins are all about, but I believe Decky or possibly Adrian ended up getting me this game. So let's bloody play it. Let's find out what this is all about. This is going to be hell, isn't it? We're not going to get through this. Oh yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Because the creep cam is using the main microphone, so that might not be the same sort of audio level that you're used to. Anyways, let's flip on over to the game. And this is Three Wobblin Goblin. It's about three goblin who are wobbling, and you have to go and get beer. So basically, these little goblins have found out about beer. Someone's tipped them off to it, basically, and they want to end up getting it. But to get this, they have to end up actually stacking themselves up so they look like an adult human and get to the bar and get a drink. That's their objective. So let's see if we can do this. This is a physics-based game. Let's go with the tutorial. Let's find out what the hell we're supposed to be doing here. So this is all based around left stick and right stick, with a little bit of left and right buffers. There we go. Welcome to the official Goblin training course. Here you will learn the basics of wobbling. Your mission: infiltrate the human settlements known as taverns and procure their coveted beer. For now, just trying to move along this forest path without toppling over. Use your keyboard or gamepad to move and balance. Your movement affects your balance, so try to counteract it as you move. The keyboard controls can be customized in the options menu. So, there we go. Okay, right. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Ah, no. This looks totally udders. It does look totally udders. Welcome on in, Adrian's Revenge. I love beer. A lot of people do love beer. I'm not a massive fan of it. I used to be, but then I got old, so I stopped being as big of a fan, you see. Watch out, there are some obstacles in the way. Try not to fall, as that compromises your disguise. Not only is it embarrassing, it also reveals your identity to any human that could be nearby. On a real mission, this would result in you being kicked out of the village, thirsty and beerless. But don't worry, in case you do fall, all you have to do is try again, and again, over and over. It's all about the Bucky now. I am So it's a physics-based game. Ah! Went too far. So the other thing you can do in this is actually get more hats, and that improves your disguise. Oh, 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 oh. Counter, counter. There we go, there we go. Oh, oh, oh. Let's. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Right. Let's get up this plank. Oh, oh, there we go. Right, now we need to get into the tavern. Nice work. You truly are a master of wobbling. Next up is a quite strange contraption made to keep us goblins out of human homes. They call it a door. Fear not, our youngest elders have discovered a clever way to circumvent this wicked plank and of wood on a hinge. Simply push into it and it will open. Keep in mind that it only seems to work from one side. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can get that to work by pulling incredibly hard until the hinges break. And I've seen that. I've seen that in a documentary called I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. Right. Amazing. It seems nothing can deter you in your quest for beer. On your journey, you will come across what they call a lever. Humans use these to trigger all sorts of mechanisms. To operate it, simply approach it and it will be flipped towards you. This usually opens up new paths for you, some of which can serve as shortcuts in case you fall, since these mechanisms doesn't reset, unless you do a manual reset in the pause menu. Right, here we go. I love the fact that we can always see goblin arse. That's it, cheer for me. It does look a lot of fun, so I'm interested to see how weird this gets. Splendid. Now for the newest innovation in human technology. In their efforts to protect their beers, they devised a locking mechanism for their doors. These oversized locks require you to have an equally oversized key to open them. The actual shape of these keys doesn't matter. In fact, it's just their color that determines which lock they can open. So make sure you have the correct one. There we go. Whoa, no. Come on. There we go. No, too far. That rock really stuffed us. Oh. Saved it. Saved it. Ah! Ah, we still have the key. So the keys are retrained between them as well. Whoa! Welcome on in, Pixel Portable. The music makes me want to commit war crimes. Completely understandable. And also, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. Subscribe for 9 months on a 5-month streak. You absolute animal, you. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. At the moment, we're just watching Goblin Cheeks as they try to get beer. Come on, stay up. There we go. We're not falling over this time. We're gonna make it through this. Oh, I just remembered one of the widgets I forgot to put on, wasn't it? Alerts. That's what I missed to put on. I've got trigger fire, but I haven't got the alerts that are actually focused on the Twitch. You are doing great. Just one more obstacle in your way. Humans can be rather paranoid, so if they notice anything strange about you, they might try to chase you down, so try to keep moving, and don't hang around them for too long. In case your standard issue disguise doesn't prove useful, you can try to blend in more by picking up their hats. There are tales that in human society, the more hats one wears, the more reputable they are. This is just red players trying to get a board state in an MCG. It really is. Look, see, there we go. There's a new board state. We've equipped them with a new hat. See, we're all good. We're a perfectly reasonable human. Look, we're even a wizard. And look what this is. That's it, you've made it, congratulations, but don't celebrate just yet. Many dangers await you on your true mission. Remember, you can always review what you've learned by reading the stuff in the tips menu or replaying this tutorial. Approach the table with the beer at the end to complete the level. There we go. Groundhogs 4. Incidents caused 2. Oh, thank you muchly. We've ended up actually getting a new light on there, which causes some weird issues. If I flip over to them... Let me escape. Let me escape. Do I have to actually alt-tab out this? I think I do. My goodness. There we go. 3 pretzels on this level. Pretzels are little pickups you can pick up that are the main collectibles in this game. But if I go back to the main cam, you can see that this light causes something weird to happen. Watch this, watch this. Here we go. Ah! And then it flicks back to normal. Disappears, goes back to normal. I have no idea what's causing that. No idea. It's so weird that it just, once it gets up to a certain brightness, it just... it's so bright it's making the white balance peak. There we go. Ah, I see. Once it ends up peaking over the top, it just ends up going, I can't understand this, and it goes mad. Gotcha. Might have to reduce down the brightness of you, mightn't I? Yeah. I might have to. Wobblin. Teleporter shack. Oh, I see.
You want to see something strange and mystical?
No! Get out of here with that watch! Lay off the poor beaver, will you? Please! You're a creep! Go away! We're having a good time until you showed up, cheapers! Go have some coffee with cream or something! Because I'll tell you something! This is a happy place!
This is a happy place. It'd be amazing to be happy all the time, wouldn't it? Right, so we've got wizard hats just there, so we can pick up a wizard hat. Very carefully having to nudge the right stick all the time to try and make sure that we stay balanced. It's a good thing the hats are sticky so that they end up remaining on top of the head. There we go. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Christmas special being released. It's going to be a mad, mad show. Please be careful. Will do, mate. Will do. I don't think we'll be able to get through there. Which Chris? The one we recorded last night. The one that actually is able to be edited effectively without it all being a mess. No, 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 come on. No, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Thank you. The architect claims it's the style these days. Up we go on, up you pop. There we go. There we go. Flip back around. Well, welcome on in, Decky. And welcome on in, Heads and Fails. How am I? I'm existing at the moment. Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough day, but it's okay. We're getting through the day. We're wobbling some goblins. There we go. Oh, at least they're telling me where the pretzel is. Cool, I've got a shortcut now, so if I do fall over, I don't have to redo all of that starting bit again. No! Oh, hey. Hopefully everyone is doing well this evening. Enjoying their Wednesday. It's not long until it's the end of November. Okay, it just takes us back to here. Stay up. There we go. Oh, thank you muchly. Using me as some form of escapism. It must be nice to escape from existence. I'm looking forward to seeing the reactions to certain things that ended up happening on last night's taping. There were a lot of great lies, a lot of great truths being told. I'd be interested to see what people playing at home's reactions would be. Ah. Yeah, you're a bit late for that, mate. We've already fallen over. I need to see it as well. There's one whole section that I didn't get to see because there was a bit of a change at certain points. Right, there we go. I can't remember, was it you, Decky, or was it you, Adrian, who got me this? One of you ended up putting this into my Steam library. I think it was Adrian. Yeah. Go on, you little wiener, stay up. There we go. She is a good egg. No! Don't know where that top one was off to. He was on his own little one. They both went very, very well. I did make a small botch on your ones, Decky, but it's okay. It's okay. Ben's went really well as well. A lot of people were very, very happy with both of them. Let me try and alt tab. There we go. You see, Wobblin Goblin ends up taking my cursor and it won't release it. It will not release it from its service. Oh, we've got... There we go. I'll snooze that. Stop that. Stop that nonsense, you see. But yeah, they both went well. Surprising numbers of people caught out. There was one that was... It was funny because there was one that was very, very... Like, everyone ended up saying, no, it's definitely a lie. And then it was like, nope, that's absolutely the truth. And it was incredible to watch everyone fall for it. People who ended up not being able to come up with a lie, I ended up having to come up with a basic lie for them. And then they just went to town with it. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm delighted by how it went. The additional person that I ended up getting in ended up doing an absolutely fantastic job as well. They ended up delivering their truth or lie in a very, very, very well done manner. Uh-oh. I think I know what's happened there. I forgot to apply a filter. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. There we go. That should fix that for next time. Whoops. Sorry. Because of all of the hardware change and everything like that, and me being an absolute idiot, I didn't back up my OBS layouts at all. So I've had to start from square one this evening. And that's why things are a little bit, like, I don't know, a little bit different. Some things are probably not going to be working as intended. So that's why you saw a giant green screen behind the little pop-up pirate. So tremendous there. That's me being a pro, an absolute pro. What did you do? You ended up getting this game, Wobblin Goblins, for myself and Decky. That's what you did. That's what you did. Don't try and deny it, Adrian, okay? Don't try and deny it. You're bang to rights. It's all good. You don't need to be sorry. You just need to be sorry to yourself, really. And that's okay. That's okay. Probably shouldn't start this again until I end up switching the scene, should I? I am a pro at this, aren't I? There we go. When do we get to see this episode? Before Christmas. It will be out before Christmas. We've already got Garlips working on the edit. Not the edit. He's doing the rendering of the studio stuff. So Garlips is doing all of the stuff in the studio. There we go. Loving the crimp bit. It's because I undid, because I ended up having it platted last night. I undid it earlier today. I was just bored at work and I just went, and I undid it. And this is what happens. It ends up being all crinkly like a crinkle cut chip. It's a little crimp, you see. Ooh. Did get a lovely new beard oil though. Like it smells like dark rum and wood, and it's very lovely. It actually it's been doing great for my beard condition. It's been wonderful. Absolutely loving it. But yeah, that's a nice one. I'll have to let you have a little try of it sometime, Ben, as well, because it's a glorious one. Love wood. A lot of people love wood. I think there's something that a lot of people will end up agreeing on, and that is a love of wood. It's just one of those things that people love. I can tell you who doesn't love wood, actually. I think his name was Harold Crunks, and he ended up not liking wood because members of his family were murdered by wood in a wood-based murder, where unfortunately a large plank of wood had exploded under the pressure, and it just sent splinters everywhere. It was horrific. For Harold, he's never going to be the same, okay? Just think about that, alright? You'd still like wood after that? Jesus, Decky. That's dark, mate. That's dark. So, let's try and get the beer, shall we? Let's try and do it. Right. Oh, Kieran, absolute champion, ended up actually, whilst I was doing everything else on the show, he was sat there listening in and everything like that. But he ended up actually sitting there writing out like detailed descriptions about all of the stuff that he was going to be saying. Like, he put together an entire document so that he was prepared, and I was like, wow. Right, let's get the pretzel. No! I was so close. And then I cocked it up. Right, there we go. Use the first truth and lie that popped into your head. And that's the way it should be. Because he sent it, like, he literally sent me a message, a voice message, like late afternoon, and it was saying, oh, you know, are you free, mate? And I was like, actually, I'm recording. So you've not got the sound at the moment. Ah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, he messaged in the afternoon. I was just like, yeah, I'm recording the Christmas special tonight, mate, but if you want to, you can pop over still. I mean, it would actually be quite helpful. There we go. Up you pop. No. No, don't worry about me. That's it, fall over, mate. No. Oh! Serves you right for having wine and a gin balloon. Yeah, you were, but like, ads properly went for the gin balloon. She ended up having like the biggest glass, And it went down very quickly. Like, she was just sat there gulping it, like going, I'm doing all the hand motions and the physical motions so that Adrian can actually still, like, understand what I'm doing, because obviously she can't hear, so it's just like... New memes came out of last night as well. New fresh memes, okay? New fresh ones. We had new fresh memes last night. New ones. Fresh. And it's going to be great to end up doing graphics for a lot of those, because they're disgusting. Hobby Tan has ended up being an absolute hero and has ended up putting together PNG tuber models for the people who couldn't end up appearing camera style on there. So it doesn't mean that we've just got a blank screen during those bits. We've got stuff happening. So that's going to be glorious to end up having. What else? Yeah, it's actually going to be a really, really good episode, I believe. I believe this is going to be probably one of the episodes of Low Res. Out of all of the episodes, I think this is going to be an episode of Low Res. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And it's going to release, unlike last year's Christmas special, which I am still crying about how much of a hell it is to actually edit. It was not fun. It will be an episode. I think it will be an episode. Let's hope that it will be a good episode. But it will be an episode of some description. Right, so we've got the pretzels, so we don't need to do the pretzel anymore. We can just avoid that. You're okay with that one never airing? The reveal, by the way, for your one, Ben, was absolutely fantastic. Excited in general to watch it. It really is a good episode. Well, I say from the recording. Got to put the bloody thing together. No. Pull it back together. There we go. Thank you. Uh-oh. Finally open the gate. This should be a massive shortcut. Well, I say open the gate. We still actually need to open the gate before we actually end up, falling over and stuffing it all up. Right, there we go. The gate's permanently open now. I am tempted to check the rest of that building, but there we go. Oh. No problems, Decky. Hopefully you have a jolly good rest of the evening. Yep. That's the thing. If you're sat in an edit suite, for hours upon hours upon hours, and you've just been staring and listening to the same bits over and over and over again, because you keep going back and going, right, well, let's cut that down a little bit, let's move that over, and you're just listening to the same bits over and over again. Like when I watch a finished episode of Low Res with everyone else, it's a case of, oh, okay, this is how it's turned out. Because during the process of putting it all together, it's like you get all of these little bits. I mean, you've got the full structure, but you end up having these little bits where it's like you've listened to that so many times that it loses all meaning. And if it's like any other video, it's like, oh, like you're watching something where you're in, you haven't had to do any editing. It's like, oh, that's fantastic, that's fine. But if you've had to do editing for hours upon hours upon hours, you kind of get sick of your own voice, and you kind of go, no, it's going to be a great fun. I'm really tempted for the Christmas edition is to live stream at the same time, so I can put polls up and predictions and things like that, because I think that would be quite a fun little thing to do. Since we don't have a low res Twitch channel, although the idea is there, it's floated to end up making a low res Twitch channel. Because of the predictions and things like that, it'll probably just be a better idea to do it on my own channel for the time being, and then next year do a low res Twitch channel and build that up with live showings and things like that, and watch alongs and stuff like that. It'll be quite fun. But yeah, great idea. I see there is another idea that I've also had that would end up helping low res, but I'd need to do a lot of planning on it. Just slap it on yours. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it would be nice to create a new channel, because then it wouldn't end up having that much association with me. You see, it would end up being like, oh, this is like he makes it and everything like that, but it's not just him. It's not just him. There's others involved. A whole cast and crew who do a fantastic job. All of the crew who work on it are really good. They're amazing people. Little Larry, who's over there in the corner, he's doing great. Anyone thinks, no, there's loads of people do it. Loads of people work on it. Fine folks, good folks, decent folks. People with like hopes and dreams and thoughts, you know, good things. They breathe in and out regularly. Sometimes they consume food and drink. That's true. I'd say decent. You've seen our streams. That is true. I have seen an Adrian's Revenge stream. In fact, one of the things that Kieran said, like after the taping was done and we'd ended up like finishing up everything, because we didn't. Usually a low res taping is about 2 hours all in. This one took 3 hours, and no one quite realised the time until it was like, it's 11:30. That's why we're tired. It's like, So once everything got packed down, Kieran was like, so for my thing, people ended up asking like how big it was, and I ended up saying about 6 inches, and I was like, I immediately knew where it was going. And you have as well. You've just put it all together as well, haven't you? You've just gone, oh, I know what Adrian did. She made a knob joke. No, stay up, you bumhole. Seems out of character. It really does. I never makes an innuendo. Oh, there's a hat down there. No, you stay up. You stay. Oh no, it's not gonna. Oh, it is. It is. I thought for a second there. Oh, it's not gonna let me in there. What's in here? Ah, pretzel. There we go. Adrian knob joke revenge. I'm shocked as well, heads and fails, to be honest. I'm incredibly shocked. I couldn't believe it. I'm honest and true now. Hey Markman59, your knob joke comment had me laughing. What inspired that one? Always love your sense of humour. Shut the fuck up, sausage twat. Oh, it's getting serious. We're into the human settlement. But thankfully, they're all just sort of conglomerating in the middle. Toss the turnip. Toss my turnip. There we go. Avoided the humans. I find myself thinking about knob jokes a lot. Knob jokes, classic! Did you know that in the sausage world, knobs are actually considered a delicacy? Just kidding, but they do make great handles for destruction. Oh, with a little reminds me a lot of Rare games. Come on, stay up. There we go. Right, let's survey the area quick. What is there? Ah, a door. Ah, locked with silver. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just started a little bit early on the beers. Get to fuck. Why worry about tomorrow when you can barely remember today? That's true, my friend. That is true. I've done worse than a good knob joke late to the party here. It's all good. Indeed, just like a sausage rolling down a hill. It's all about momentum. Really? Because I thought it was like friction, like as the sausage rolls down it, you know, it builds up a pastry coating and thus a sausage roll is born. Thought that's how they ended up coming into being. No, you don't, Sunshine. No, you do not. No, you do not. There we go. When you can't even slay your own thirst. Yeah, that's right, my friend. Oh, that was close. In we go. Gold key upstairs. Here we go. Alright, lads, we've almost done it. We've almost done it. Just got to get through. Don't mind me. Gentlemen, don't mind me, don't mind me. Just going to go and grab this key. Welcome, strange fella. The bar's in the back. Thank you, my friend. Uh-oh. Gotta back it up. There we go. Oh, we're so close. We don't want to cock it up now. Our objective is just up there. But there is a door there. No!
That was another hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo.
Thank you for the hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you yet again by Mount Pain Goo. Oh, I've just remembered there is another thing that I forgot to put in, so please do not use any Sausage-tron based things. Did you know the greed of man actually fuels the growth of giant sausages? It's a scientific fact in my sausage brain. Yeah, it's like the goblins are planning a funeral instead of a party. Where's the upbeat sausage jam? I don't know. Where is the upbeat sausage jam? Right. Thank you, friends. We are going to do it this time. This is the run. This is it. Don't have to worry about any other nonsense. Welcome on in, Dr. Socks. What's the sofa about? The sofa is an old sofa that I used to end up having that I would constantly end up streaming from back in the day. However, because of changes and everything like that, I haven't moved it around. And also that sofa, the white one that's there, I say white, it's distended and horrific. That one there ended up being chopped in half and thrown away. It had a subwoofer in it as well. And it's now gone. It's now gone. But in the very near future, I will be doing streams from the new sofa. It's not as nice as the old sofa, but it is a sofa that I can sit on and play the video games. And it's going to be that's going to be mostly when I'm doing console games, because I prefer to play console games on a big telly. That sofa, he's our long lost friend. He is. Oddly enough, actually, the sofa ended up being something we got a long time ago, and my friend ended up putting a subwoofer into it, and that was the last major project we worked together before he passed away. So it was very sad to end up losing that sofa. There were many good times on that sofa. Many good times. With quite a lot of people. The sofa is wanted in 12 countries for stacks evasion. Oh, mate, don't talk about sofa stacks. We're not going to brew a commander deck here tonight on sofa stacks, okay? We're not going to get the DFS Voltron special. Sofa of the people. It was a sofa of the people. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to end up doing something to end up transitioning back, and I thought a weird jump scare would probably be best. It's probably not. Right, this is the run. We're playing Three Goblins Wobblin, where we have to go and get a beer. Because these little goblins have just found out about beer, and they think the humans are holding out on them. No, you don't need to get suspicious, mate. You don't need to get suspicious. I'm just going about my business in a regular day. So this is one of those games where you have to end up constantly counterbalancing to try and keep your stack up. tavern is just at the end of this road. We're going to try and pick up the pretzel before we pick up the beer. This has a suspicion mechanic, so if you're near someone and you end up knocking into something, they'll be like, oh, what's going on here? They'll look at you with greater suspicion. So you'll sometimes see little triangles appear above people's heads. Thankfully, I think those guys are a few beers deep, so we should be okay. Thanks, mate! What a folly. So now we've got to do that long walk back up the road. Go on. There we go. There we go. No, no, up you pop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. There we are. It's all going alright. No need to panic. Panicking is not required. We're almost there. You don't need to get suspicious, mate. Just let us go along on our day. There we go. Triangle beard there. Right. No, 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 no. Let's move out of your way. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. You as well, sir. Oh, no! Got stuffed by jolly old Saint Nick there. Which is something Mrs. Claus has said. Right, go, 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 go. There we go, there we go. Counterbalance, there we go. There we are, there we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This is the run. This is the run where we get there. We're gonna get the pretzel. We're gonna get the beer. This is it. This is the run. Okay. To all you doubters out there, this better be. I'm hoping it bloody well is. If I believe hard enough, I believe I can do it. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. No, you don't get suspicious of me, mate. You don't need to have suspicion. That was bloody close. I thought I was actually going to bump into him there. Right. No, don't worry about me. Oh, no, mate. Oh. Go on, can one of the goblins roll into the pretzel and pick it up? Go on. No, they won't pick it up. It's because I'm rushing. It is... I'm getting too tempted by the thought of finally completing this level. What I need to do is wait for that guard to be making his way back, and then I can get in, get the pretzel, get out. So this is going to be it. My day, a good slap with a trout was all you needed to settle disputes. Simple at times, but smelly at times. Right, we're almost there. That's the magic mirror for advice, and it said to reflect on your choices. Let's see. Right, evade that dude. Oh no, he's changing his direction. Right. Back into the tavern. Right. See, not rushing anymore, see? Right, let's try and beat that guy up there. Because I don't want him to bump into me and knock me over. Oh no, he's going back, it's fine. Six strafe up the stairs. Right. Down the steps. Okay, all good. Fuck! No, 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 no. No! The camera was not helpful there. Not helpful in the bloody slightest. I'm not doing great. This is like the 5th or 6th time you've seen me go through there. It kind of was. I should have ended up trying to getting into a better position, but yeah, the camera was mostly to blame there. At least 96% of the blame was on the camera there. Right. Pests, not legends. Dragons were pests, not legends. Well, I imagine if they were around, they would be quite annoying. They would cause quite a few issues. Right, stay. Get the fuck up. There we go. Right, we'll do another 6 strafe up the stairs, I think, if we can. If we can. Right, let's see what the lay of the land is at the moment. Heading up that way. he's heading back, but we should be alright. Oh, okay, he's pissed. It doesn't matter. But they can knock you over. Right. Whereabouts in the cycle was this dude? Right, he's coming back. So let's back it up. No, 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 no. Doesn't your suspicion level ever drop? Or are you constantly just going to be in yellow suspicion for ages now? Ugh. Right. There we go. Yep. There we go. Stay up. Oh. It's a very simple premise for a game, but it has proven to be a little bit more difficult than I was expecting. Mount Pain, feel the pain. Mount Pain goo, feel the pain. Pain. Good old Hellraiser. Whatever happened to that lad, you know? Get the fuck back up, thank you. Right, what are you doing, friend? Are you coming my way or are you going to turn around? What are you going to do? No, he's coming this way. Right. Let's get the fuck out of his way. Can't see where he is. Oh. Perfect. There we go. Why couldn't he have done that on any of the other times we were there? Alright. Watch out for the piss heads. Alright. $36! Died 13 times. Bloody hell. We can move on. We can carry on. Jesus.
You can't slay!
I can't slay. I need to end up having my outfits updated. Don't worry about me, friend. Don't worry about me. Whew. Life and its struggles continue on. They do indeed. No, don't worry about me, friend. Oh. His new special technique! If you're massively off balance and then you rotate, does it right you? Sort of. Like, it kind of gets you a little bit. Like, the momentum of you turning is what ends up sort of improving it. Because if we go over a little bit like this, and then we start spinning, then it kind of restores you a little bit, but not quite. I can see what you're thinking, Dr. Socks, and I like it. Hello there, stranger. Hello. What's down this path? Oh. Don't even know what's up the end of this path. This is going to be a locked door, isn't it? No? Ah, we can get a hat. There we go. So we can make ourselves more suspicious. Well, I say more suspicious. It reduces our suspicion level. So people don't get alerted as much when we're one-hatting it. When we're dual-hatting it, when we're Tommy Two Hats, my God, the people don't know how to react. They're like, whoa, can't look. Tommy Two Hats is here. What's he doing? He's wearing two hats. What a fucking madman. That is not someone that we should look at because it could hurt our eyes. Tommy Two Hats. Right, what is through this door here? If only someone would actually buy something. I understand that, mate. I think it's because your door only opens from the inside, mate. I think that might be why. And the other entrance is through a little wood. Up, 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 up. There we go, there we go. Get the fuck up. There we go. Right, that needs a bronze key. No, you're not going to eat the cheese. If I was a Wobblin Goblin. That's it, fall over, scrub. Another locked door. Are you sure? There's a giant rotating key at the end of the door, at the end of this, so I think there might be something here. Right, so that's opened. I want to spec the room up here, because I think that might get us a hat. Wouldn't it be funny if the speedrun is just literally you're rotating as fast as possible whilst also trying to get through the level? No! Darn it. But we have got the bronze key, so there is a load of progress that we've made now, so we don't have to worry about going back. Unless I really want that hat. Oh. Learn how to walk, scrub. Learn how to walk. Uh-oh. Well, they got me. But at least I don't need to go down that route again. We've got the pretzel. Right, so let's see what else we can open with this bronze key. This deliciously brand new bronze key. Oh, no, Axton, mate, don't. I just cocked it up there. Rasengan! That's Naruto to you, mate. That a bio or something. I'm gonna be the Hidden Bee Village's best ninja or something. I don't know, it's Naruto's. Right, up we pop. Boy, no! Okay, let's get out of the way of you. No, 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 friend, don't, no, 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 no. Fall over. Oh, so I think that hat route was actually... Oh, no, no, here we go. This must be the route. Let's go through. Nope, nothing around. Well, no, wherever you left your book, mate. Get out of the way, I'm doing Naruto's! You knows it! I'm liking the fact that you do make permanent progress on a level. Like, if you end up falling over, you start at the start, but any major progress you've made is still retained. So I've still got my key, I've still got my pretzel. So Wobbly, it's almost as if that's the core concept and idea of the game, to end up being incredibly wobbly. I don't know, it might be. They were probably stacking 3 jellies on top of each other and went, you know what? This is really wobbly. We should end up making a game about this. I do love thinking about how certain developers ended up coming up with ideas for certain games. Saved it. Bloody saved it there. Right, there we go. Past that geezer. Have I seen a pub around here? No, my friend, that's exactly what we're hunting for. Ah, there's a hat. That's what we need. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. What's in the tips? Oh. Just literally the description of what's going on. Thought there would be a bit more to it, like, oh, if you do this, then it can help you rebalance. If you lean against a wall, it helps you regain your balance and stuff like that, but no. Nothing helpful like that. Nothing to actually help us get through this. Just what we need to do. Like, that's not what I call tips. Like, the goal is what you need to do. The controls, like, basic help. That's what that is. It's not tips. Tips is little additions on top that you might not fully realise. Like, this is an addition to the help that we will give you. But no, they don't do that. Right. Come on, we can get through this. Welcome on in, Hobbytan. Oh my god, this looks amazing. It's about 3 Wobblin Goblins. They're wobbling, and they need to go and get beer. And they can improve their disguise by accumulating hats. So at the moment, we're off to go and get another hat. We want another wizard hat so that it helps us get through the wizard's house. And then we can get a purple key that will help us teleport. A lot of humans. Don't worry about me. I'm just walking here. Ah, but Hobbs, that means that you've missed out on this. We can Naruto spin. That's a bio or something. There we go. Hello, everybody. Don't mind me. Trail of footprints was not left by me. It's just a handy helper. So the wizard's hat is all the way... Oh, there we go. Right. Wizard's hat's at the back here. Boink, there we go. How dare someone make a game about me going out drinking and not paying you royalties? Get on it! Hobbs! Email the dev. Email them. They owe you money. They owe you money. They owe you specifically money. They really do. They need to pay up. They need to. Right. Right, up the stairs. Psst, there we go. No, don't worry about me, mate. You're gonna chase me, fall over. Thank you. Right. Oh, there we go. Just need to get the purple key, even if we get knocked over afterwards. No! Oh, thank you, Muchley. Do you know what would end up being even better? If I ended up not falling over there. Yeah, there we go. And now they're... Lads, are you alright? I don't think they're alright. But if we'd gotten that purple key, we could have opened that, and that would have been a shortcut right to where we were, basically. But we do keep our 2 hats, so we don't have to do the journey to go and get the hat. So that's at least one advantage. That's one little bust plus that we've got. They do. They fight with the power of the mind rather than trying to run over and then go "Wah!" and trip over in the process of trying to get you. These are fake wizards, aren't you? You're fakes. You're just cosplayers. I knew it. We're a real goblin, man. We're cosplaying as a person. But aren't we all? Really, aren't we all just cosplaying as people? Are we really not 3 goblins? The Dyspraxic Wizards Guild. Oh, bless them. Wait. Get... Stay up! Stay... No! What the bloody hell was that? Did you see that? The 7 raccoons operating this Edgar suit have no idea. No idea whatsoever. They just want sugar water. Just sugar water. I am blending in perfectly. Look at this. Like... They shouldn't be able to see me right now. Although last time, one of the goblins flew out and his arse ended up turning inside out. which I don't understand how that works in terms of game geometry or real world geometry. Went inside out. Goblin prolapse. Don't worry, I'll get a clip of it later and I'll super zoom in. So you can properly see it distend. That's just a little bonus. Another one for the whole collection. Everyone loves the whole collection. The whole collection is a wonderful collection. I'm hoping everyone's now started thinking about their favourite video game holes. That's it, fall over, scrub. Fall over. No, you're just going to stand there and go pout at me, are you? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. What, you want some, do you? Made it through it. Whee! Right. Back up. Wherever you left your book, mate. That's usually where you leave your book. I need to finish actually reading the Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated, which is the MTG Manga book. Manga book. Jesus, that's a completely different thing. MTG Manga is a horrific monster who is going to cause undue harm, or untold harms to people. That is a conglomeration of wizards, isn't it? Ah! Leave me alone, mate. Leave me alone. Don't worry about me. I just want to get the key. No! Fuck! Ah! Don't! No! I didn't press anything on the controller there. Just sort of drifted off into its own little world. That's nice. Thank goodness you're here. Ooh. The name rings a bell, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. But Adrian actually ended up gifting me this on Steam, which was very lovely of her, and I was not expecting it at all. It was a little while ago, but since I didn't have anything on the stream schedule tonight, I was like, this. Yorkshirevania. Marvellous. That reminds me, I need to play a game called Welcome to Basingstoke as well. Because I've had that in my Steam library for quite some time, and I've not played it. More UK-based mad games is what we need, really. SimCity Hull. The Sims Preston. No, don't worry about me. Don't worry. You guys just be sassy over there in the corner. I'm not going to interrupt you. Down we go. Right. Getting this bloody key, okay? And then we've got to figure out what the next path actually is. On your head, mate. That's where you left your helmet. On your head. No, don't worry about me, mate. You just worry about yourself. I think you'd enjoy Thank Goodness You're Here. It's very surrealist, as are most things that come out of Barnsley. I blame the mines. I would as well. There's something in there. Stuff to mine, I think. Not anymore, actually. Okay, so we've got to go up the stairs. So no matter what, we've got to come up here. This is so painful. I just want to get the purple key. If I can get the purple key, we won't have to do this bit anymore. We can skip all of this and get to the just outside of that mage's house. All the mages are staying. Who knew that the solution to the eternal life is in a bottle of hair dye? Well, I think most people know that. Although I accidentally pulled out a load of grey hairs last night when I was taking the mask off, which wasn't a good idea. It was a lot. It was a lot of hair. But you know what? It will regrow. That's the beauty of it. At some point. There's a lot of people around here. I'm gonna wait a moment. Ah! No, mate, don't need to worry about me. Fall over, scrub. You fall over as well. Oh. Desperately need an actual meal, so I'm going to lurk for a bit. Good luck in your ventures, fellow normal human. I will indeed. Hopefully you enjoy your delicious meal. Wait a minute. Yeah, I should probably eat at some point myself, actually. I've just remembered I haven't. I think I ate a slice of pizza earlier today. Had a Caesar wrap, that was good. Yeah, I'll probably eat something after the stream. I think I've got a flavoured pie slice of some description in the fridge. Nondescript pie flavour. I'm not seeing how I'm supposed to do this without alerting fucking suspicion! Oh! I'm not seeing how I'm supposed to do this. Like, if I wait, they end up, like, conglomerating in one area, and then they, conglomerating in one area, and then they sort of eventually start moving around. But if I start going in, then they immediately start walking down the paths and everything like that, and it's, oh, it's a mess. They've put a few too many in there, methinks. Just a few. Right. Up. Thank you. Uppies. I want a Caesar wrap. Oh, I'd love a Caesar wrap. Had one earlier today. Might have another one tomorrow. Who knows? But a chicken bacon Caesar wrap is... Oh my god, what a recovery. A chicken bacon Caesar wrap is... Oh, absolutely god tier. Oh, what a recovery that was. Jesus. And yet I could never do those recoveries inside of the Mage's house. Mage's house is just a nightmare. If that's a nice mare, that's the complete opposite. I love hearing them fall over. That is actually a little delight. It's a little treat for me. Right. So we're in the Wizard's Mage's house. Problem is that they sort of look like they're going on a set pattern, but they really aren't. Oh! Right, let's stagger along. Hope for the best. Problem is, even waiting can be difficult because you're always wobbling. So you can end up actually going and losing your balance, even if you're just basically standing there. Because the thing about these goblins is they're awfully wobbly. Look, I can end up doing really, really far JoJo's poses, okay? Don't get suspicious. No, you don't need to chase me, mate. You don't need to chase me. You can just leave me alone. Or you can get right in my way, wizard, and just bloody annoy me. Ugh. I might spend some time this weekend because the light that's behind me can actually be addressed over Wi-Fi. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if OpenRGB will support that. And if I can get OpenRGB to RGB to end up working with it, then that will probably mean I can do some funky effects. That'd be quite nice. Up, up, up. There we go. Right, we're almost into the first house. One that we've visited so many times before. Right. It's weird. If you're leaning forward, it doesn't actually make you go faster. I suppose that might be an expert mode, you know? So no matter what, we've got to go through that mage's house because it's the next bit of the path. So no matter what, we've got to make it through these guys. And I don't really see how that's possible. Because it's a massive glob of them. Oh my god! We got through the door and he fell over. There, stand up. There we go. Marvellous. Oddly enough, I've been playing on the Series X on Game Pass. I've been playing Orcs Must Die 3. Because I wanted to play a tower defense game. And I was like, this will hit the spot. So, yeah, it's difficult to start, but once you end up getting, like, through it a bit more, like, they give you all the tools. It's one of those games where it's like, okay, we're going to really limit your tool set right at the start because we want to give you a tutorial. And it takes a little while for you to end up unlocking all slots, at which point it's like, oh, this is where the game actually begins. It's one of those ones where it's like, Yeah, you can try and like get the maximum amount of this level, but you probably won't until you unlock the ability to use, you know, 8 traps in a level, because they only start you with like 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, really enjoying it. There's one thing I absolutely adore, and that's tower defense games. Tower defense games where you've got an active element, even better. It's because I was still holding onto a direction as I turned. Yeah, one of the greatest tower defense games is Infinitode 2 on phones and Steam. That is a great title. And of course Defense Grid 2. And Defense Grid 1, to be fair. Defense Grid 1 still fucking slaps. Defense Grid 1 is great. Because the thing about Defense Grid is you can actually just zoom in, super zoom in to the field, and it's like all of these little creatures being absolutely decimated by all of your towers. Oh, I love it. Oh, there we go. It's Pop-Up Pirate. Yeah, there we go. Pop-Up Pirate's actually working. No. I'm probably going to give this a few more attempts, and then I'm going to have to call it because it's getting late and I need to get some sleep. So I'll give it a few more attempts to try and get this purple key. If I can just get the purple key, I'll be happy. Seems like a solid objective, just to be able to get the purple key. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go, if I don't get the purple key, what I'll do is I'll try and go for the hat that I decided to skip. Because it was down those awkward stairs. There's like a sub-house that you could get to. There was some awkward stairs with planks on them and bits of wood sticking out. So it's a bit of a nightmare path, but at least it's static, unlike the bloody wizards. Or mages, whichever one you want to go with. No! Leave it out, mate. There we go, right. Turn around, there we go. Every now and again, I get a little bit wobbly. There we go. My favourite genre at the moment of thread or what even is it on Blue Sky? Is it? It's Scree? I want a bit of hot dog. I want a big hot dog as well, to be fair. That would be a fine dinner for me. One singular large hot dog. Right. Let's see how they're moving. Right, let's see if we can go now. No. Right, let's follow him around, see if we can end up getting close enough to the key. Oh god, he's just turned around again. Mate. Oh. Skeet, I think someone has said. Also, hi, you're back. Welcome on back. Hopefully you enjoyed a most delicious meal. Or bratwurst with some kraut. Delicious. And some mustard. You know what I love? I love replacing sauerkraut with kimchi. So you end up having shredded kimchi as a garnish on your hot dog. Don't have it all the time. But every now and again, just to end up having a little bit of a spicier kick. Delicious. I ended up making, was it kimchi burgers? So you ended up getting chopped up, diced kimchi, pork and beef mince, and pachenko, was it egg white and, no, was it egg white? Yeah, it was egg white. No, we didn't. We ended up using something different because we made, no, did we? We used a bonding agent, and I can't remember exactly which one, but it ended up being combined. It was a delicious, like, spicy burger. Pizza is in the oven. Delightful. Hopefully it's a most excellent pizza. I presume it ends up having some form of crusts. Plants vs. Zombies is absolutely a valid tower defense game. Love kimchi. Did you know kimchi was originally invented by a group of rebellious cabbages seeking freedom from the fridge? Power to the veggies. No, Sausage John, because you keep kimchi in the fridge. You keep it cold. You keep it... I mean, you can do it on the windowsill if you really want, but if you want it to be fresh, like, let it ferment in the fridge for a long time. Like, get something that can let the gases escape without putting anything else in. But yeah, it's... making kimchi is very, very simple to do. It's just getting the base ingredients for it, but it is absolutely fantastic, and I love kimchi, and I love kimchi John. In fact, room temperature kimchi, people are weird. The thing is that people will ferment it initially on, say, a windowsill or something like that, or sometimes if it's a nicer, cooler climate, they'll end up having it out all the time. But if it's somewhere that's warm, like England during the summer, then don't. Make sure it's in the bloody fridge. Like, oh, I don't know if this is a UK centric thing, but whenever it gets to around like December, when you got, you know, family coming over or friends coming over, you just chuck all your bottles of drink out into the garden in a box, and then that's cold enough. Like, just leave it out there. I'm sure that's a worldwide thing of just random bottles being refrigerated in the garden. Your partner does that? Fantastic. I wish I had a garden to be able to do that. I can't. But, truth be told, I ended up seeing that I've got windowsills now. I've actually got a space outside of my window, and I'm thinking to myself, I could put a little planter there. I could end up having something nice. Something to grow there. Be nice. You'd never encountered it. It's a pretty common thing. Like, me ma's done it for donkey's years. Like, we ended up having a spare green bin for recycling. One of the ones with like a little clip top on the top. And we just used to chuck it in the garden, and that would be where all the fizzy pop bottles would be. Oh, all the spirits or other things that we had to keep cool. Intentionally cold house. I grew up in a cold house as well, but the garden was colder, and I think me ma was just like, it's fine, we can end up storing everything in the garden. But we had no central heating in my house growing up. One of those little gas fires with the little bricks in the front. Really just like cold houses. I'm not also a fan of them, considering I'm now, you know, older. And I pay my own bills, so all my if I want to end up putting the heating on, it's my own money. Your mum just missed being in Yorkshire. Fair. At 12 to 14 degrees. Oh, like, mine doesn't get that low. Like, during the middle of the day, like when it was really, like when we ended up having the storms recently, it was a case of like, it dropped down to 17. And it was just like, wow. Sounds heavenly. I'm okay with the cold, but I've got to be in the right mindset, you know. Got to be in the right mood, because if I'm miserable as shit, then I'm not wanting to be also be cold on top of it. I just want to put on the heated blanket, get under several covers, and just watch a load of Doctor Who serials. It affects your brain and your typing because of cold hands. Typing does get affected, and it will also end up like, I think it can lead on to like bits and pieces. Constantly too warm, and if you go below 19, your partner gets sick. Damn. Right, so you've got to really end up meeting the right sort of balance there in your household. The balance. To manage here in my house, I can check what the temperature is in my daughter's room, because I picked up one of those fancy Alexa things for her room, because I was like, oh, I'll pick one up for her, and it comes with you know, the kids program. And that'll be quite nice, because I know she likes putting on music in her room. It's nice. But yeah, it had a little temperature sensor, and I was like, oh wow, that's actually, I didn't realise that. That's quite handy. Sit against a radiator. The old classic, basically you're playing DDR where you've got your hands on the radiator and you'll squat down like that. Oh. Audible on Alexa. See, Sorry, I had to check and make sure that it hadn't activated. But that's actually a good shout. I hadn't thought about doing that. I wonder if there's a way for it to end up pulling in my Big Finish library. That would be quite nice. Because there's a load of Doctor Who Big Finish stories that I've got. There was one of the ones that they gave away for free recently, which was one of the multiple Doctor stories. And that's quite tempting. Quite tempting indeed. But yeah. Oh. Sorry, cracking the old back because I'm getting old. But yeah, I'm really should end up looking into that. Thanks for the idea, Hobby. Because at the moment, my bedtime routine is putting on basically the series Tales from the TARDIS, and just having that as a serial just to end up listening to whilst I'm falling asleep. Because it's just nice. And the reason why it's the Tales of the TARDIS versions is because it doesn't end up having the intro and outro on each of the episodes, so it's just the serial from start to finish, and I don't have to end up worrying about the sudden massive noise, you know, blowing my brain. That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good at all. So I'd have to end up doing it separately. That's a bugger. That is a bugger. Right. I think we'll do one more attempt at this. We'll try and get this purple key. One more attempt. And then I think we'll have to call it there, because I will need to get some sleep. I will have to get some sleep. Look at these eyes. I need sleep, okay? Big boy sleep. Big sleepies. Yes. Well, I know that it's the thing about the Big Finish libraries is that it's on a separate app. So I don't know if there would be a skill on the A side. I had to end up saying A side because if I say its name, it replies. Also, all of my ones are actually male. I didn't like having a subservient female in there. I was like, no, we'll set it to the British bloke voice. One of my favourite things on Threads and whatever Blue Skies, like skies, clouds, I don't know, is basically been seeing women posting their like, let's end up taking one of the things that happens to us and end up switching the pronouns around and seeing how people react, because it's always amazing. one of them ended up being like, I don't understand what the benefit would be. Who benefits from this, calling out men for this sort of behaviour? And it's like, everyone benefits, mate, please. Like, seriously. Everyone benefits. Ooh. You've gone for the full smorgasbord. Call you one Pitbull because it's Mr. Worldwide. Yeah. A Pitbull reference in 2024, yeah. I'm hip and down with the kids. I know what a Pitbull is. Oh god, do you think that Pitbull gets annoyed about the fact that his image is being tarnished by looking a lot like Andrew Tate? Because if you look like Andrew Tate, you'd probably end up going like, I need to change my look. Like, this is not a good look for me. Oh, pizza, delicious. Do I like punk music? I do. I'll put that in the chat so that whilst you're getting pizza. Yes, indeed. I like all genres of music, actually. I was actually thinking about it earlier. It's like, a lot of my friends listen to metal music. Some of my friends listen to EDM. I listen to a mess. I don't know what it is about going into this Major's house, but every time I go in there, it's like there's an increased chance of falling over. I don't know if it's because his little goblin feet keep getting stuck on the rug or something. Actually, let's just go the other way. We'll go through the shop. There we go. Oddly enough, one of the bands that Kieran is going to be repping for this weekend is very Australian punk. And it's like, oh, this actually sounds really awesome. Still got the pass that he ended up giving me for Pete and Baz. It's pretty cool because any of the ones that he ends up really like going like, that was awesome, he actually ends up putting it onto his laptop, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. It's like a little memory of all the ones that he's done, or the ones that he really liked. Love all the musics. I love not falling over. There we go, I'll point the right way. I have to put a little visual reminder to end up saying like the screen physically is that way, but in the stream it's this way. But yes, all genres of music are wonderful. Individual music, however, there is some that is absolutely garbage. Like, I think we can do without the works of Drake, to be fair. And some of those tracks that is just basically like... Lambrini Girls have their first album coming out early next year. British punk duo with drums by Banksy. Yes, that Banksy. They're really good. Ooh, fantastic. I'll have to give it a little goosey. And knowing Kieran, he'd probably go, I already listened to them. Like, I already know like their entire discography. Oh, in fact, I'll probably rep him for him next year. It'll be like, oh, you bastard. Ah, you have wireless headphones. Aha. I attempt to be good. I attempt to end up like facilitating. Ah! There we go. Attempt to. I'm aware that I'm probably making weird noise. I hear. I always hear. Right. This time it's it. This time we are getting the purple key. I swear I must be tripping up on the carpet as soon as I get in. Right. I'm loving your trousers, mate. Those are actually a really, really lovely shade. I'd love a pair of those myself in real life. Thank you, my friend. You just bumped him to go away. Strafe up the stairs. Magnificent. Into their house. Pick it on up. Get back a little. There we go. Right. Flip. There's the purple key. There's the purple key. Right, we can do this. No! Oh! 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 Right. It's okay, gets garlips all the time too. That's fair. We all have to get garlips sometimes, you know? We all have to get garlips. But do we all really get garlips? Do we? I think that's a question that we need to end up asking ourselves in the future. And I think we'll be surprised at the answer. But speaking of how well we know garlips, you can end up finding out whether you can tell the truth or a lie from Garlips' fantastic lips in the Christmas special that is coming out in December. So do look out for that. It's going to be a marvellous time. We've got some wonderful guests. I'm plugging it yet again because, of course, Exola, which used to be called Rainmaker, has ended up putting the channel link in there again. Oh, hey! Fantastic. I am also hyped for it. I'd love to see how it turns out. I'd love to see how Kieran's Truth and Lie goes, because obviously I wasn't in the room for that. I was elsewhere. I ended up coming in towards the end of it and hopefully not distracting him by staggering around behind the monitors trying to fish out the headphones, because I was like, I'll put them over the monitor, and as soon as I left the room they just went flunk flunk. I was like, I've got to find that, and I couldn't see through the mask and the hood kept slipping down and covering my eyes, so I was like, I can't really can't see through these. And it was either way, I have to thank the matey who ended up lending it to me, because that was a good bit. That was really cool of him. He put it on for Halloween, because he really does love going all out for Halloween. As some people know, I am massively not a fan of Halloween. For personal reasons, I really just do not like Halloween. So, yeah, it was pretty cool of him to end up lending me that. So, yeah. We had a lot of fun quizzing him. Yeah, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but whilst everything else was going on, whilst the first part of the episode was going on, he was sat over there in a little chair, like typing out everything. Like he was researching information. He was like, right, I need to know when this was released. I need to know roughly what the calculations would be for this. He sat down and worked it all out. He had a full text file at the end of it that was just filled with stuff, and he was like, I'm disappointed they didn't ask me about certain things. I was like, bloody hell, mate. But yeah, he went to town, and considering that he didn't know about the Christmas special until the afternoon when he ended up messaging and asking if he could pop over, he really ended up putting in a shift there. So really fair play to him. Right, so housekeeping. Any general housekeeping that we need to do before next week? No. What else can I end up suggesting to you? I would suggest that if you aren't already, you go and follow Hobbytan. And if you're not already, I would recommend also following Markman underscore 59. If this works as I'm hoping it would. Nope, I haven't set that one up. Oh, there we go. It did work. No problems, no problems. And of course, Dr. Socks as well. Just double check. And don't forget to follow everyone else who's been absolutely marvellous as well. Anyone who's been lurking as well. Oh, and Pixel Portal as well. Don't forget to end up following Pixel Portable. Check out his YouTube channel. He puts so much fantastic effort into his videos. They are a visual treat, so do check that out. But for now, I would just like to say a massive thank you to everybody. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you for watching on the VOD. If you're watching this on YouTube months in the future, then hopefully the future is good. Hopefully I'm much better at this as well. And I will see you again at some point in the very near future. But for now, that's been the Mr. Matt Internet Sofa stream. Not on the sofa again. One day it will be. One day, I swear it. We will end up having it back on the sofa. But for now, I've been Mr. Matt Internet. You've been a fantastic, lovely audience. And I will see you again at some point in the very near future. Bye for now. It's not stopping. It never stops. It never ends.